Speaker is most welcome to the Chorizo breakfast. We have come on up Vanessa. Vanessa's running for
U.S. Congressional District 12. Thank you. My name is Vanessa Adia, and I am running for U.S. Congressional District 12. And that's hard to describe because of gerrymandering. But I'll let you know that I am running to repeal and replace Kay Granger. So if your representative is currently Kay Granger, I am running to give voice back to the people in District 12. I'm a mom, I'm a wife, and I'm a teacher. And I am trying to run the kind of campaign that my students can be proud of and that my family can be proud of. So I'm going to tell you a story about someone in my own family who was fighting for the American dream and who also highly loved the law. My grandmother, Jessie Razzo, was born in Phoenix in 1934. Her family settled there after the Mexican Revolution to start their own version of the American dream. My grandmother grew up during a time of great oppression, a time of great segregation, and a time where no one expected her to make anything of herself, both as a woman and as a Mexican American. She was the first DJ at the first Spanish language radio station in Phoenix, Arizona, and she became the first Mexican American court reporter in Phoenix. Remember, I told you she loved the law and she wanted to be in those courts. And if she had stopped there, she would have had a great legacy for her entire family to be proud of because she blazed a path for other people to follow behind her. But she didn't. She worked her way to Washington, D.C., where she worked in the White House during the JFK administration and the LBJ administration. Also the Nixon administration, but I never heard her talk about that. And she had a great record of federal service. She taught my mother to serve her community and to value education. And she also shared with her her love of the law. But here's what's important about the law. When it's not just, we have a duty to fight against those unjust laws and to make changes. My grandmother always wanted a lawyer in the family, and I think she's going to be content with a lawmaker in the family. Because together we are going to make sure that we change our country so that it values everyone. We see a system that is being rigged against us once again, just like my grandmother did. And we must do as she did and say no, not for us, not for our communities that have grown strong through legacies of courage, and for fighting with and for our neighbors. We have an amazing opportunity right now to ensure that America is a country that is for the people, by the people, and of the people, instead of for the corporations, by the money. We need people who represent us to have the courage to do what is right on a day-to-day basis. We don't have that kind of representation right now. But together, we can make sure that it happens, and we can do it the right way. I said at the beginning that I have always wanted to run a campaign that my family can be proud of, that my middle school students can be proud of, and that they can see as an example for one day when it is their turn to run and represent the people of this district. And the way that we do that is through people power, not money power, people power. It's by talking to our neighbors about the importance of their vote, about the power of their vote. It's about getting out and knocking on our neighbor's door